We continue this morning's program with not just celebrations of mom, but great gift ideas as well as keeping mom in shape with Aura Gordon is up next. And joining me is Miss Aura Gordon herself. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning and welcome.
I should say welcome back because you haven't been to the show before as we continuously have to, as women, keep ourselves in shape one way or the other. And initially, I'm not going to lie, initially thought to myself, should I wear leggings and get ready for fitness? And then I realized, oh no, it's about the undergarments that we wear that keep us, well, in shape, quite literally.
Yes, it does.
So tell me what we're looking at this morning, because you continuously have things that we want to add to our wardrobe. And so what's new?
Yes, so this morning I have some new garments. Some that I've seen already and some are new ones that came out
more recently.
So I wanted to share, especially as Mother's Day is here. You know, you give a gift of health. You know, we all need certain things, and these are some really important gifts as undergarments.
Right.
As time change, in the industry, undergarments change. It's just getting less and less. So we have a wide range. We have medically graded orthopedic garments.
Well, I was going to ask, because we talk about health and how health ties into undergarments mightn't be well known to everybody else. So give me a little insight on that.
Well, with that, sometimes all ladies, as ladies, we have issues with tissues all over, right?
Issues with tissues.
Yes, and sometimes that comes about because we don't wear proper undergarments, right? If you don't wear proper bras, you get stretch marks, you get back pains, neck pains, you can get cysts, right? From that, the undergarments, underwear, panties, there's no support for the butt, for your stomach. You know, sometimes you see the men and they have the pants under their waist, and then they drink, and then that belly comes and it laps over. And that belly, both in the men and the women, you know, you wear the hipster panty, and then you start to put on weight, even the hipster pants, and you start to put on weight, or you have that stomach there, it just falls over and it makes it worse. That belly there is the hardest thing to remove, you know. So you want support in origin.
We're talking here, right? It's shaking his head emphatically.
As we go through, as I talk on the different garments, you would see, you know, we have maternity, we have post-maternity, all different aspects of using compression garments, reshaping garment helps to reshape you, keep you aligned, you know, that type of thing. So
compression, reshaping, and I'm hearing a bit about support and posture perhaps as well.
Yes.
So that we have at least 4 items or 4 facets that are treated when we talk about our undergarments here. So let's go through a few, because some of them look like full-on corsets.
Yes.
And that means I can get into them.
Yes.
So what do we have here?
So we have the Body Magic, that's the red one. We have seen this already for who may have been on the show before. It's called the Body Magic, and it really is a Body Magic because when you put it on, you drop down 2 to 3 dress sizes instantly when you put it on, right? And this gives you the confidence to see what you're going to look like if you continually use it.
Okay.
Hear the word continually and discipline using it.
Okay.
Right? It helps to reshape you. It gives you a butt lift. You see the straps there, it pulls back your shoulder so you sit properly. It realigns your spine, your stomach. It helps with the carrying down of the stomach as well, because we have lymphatic fluid in that region that carries the waste out. There are 2 areas we're supposed to have fatty tissue. It's the breast and the butt. So what this does is, because of the compression and the material is power net, it gives you a thermogenesis, and that helps to keep your metabolism racing, right? And that causes the lymphatic fluid system to kick in and carry the tissues to weight. So you get a massage as well. It takes the tissue out through sweat, urine, or waste, right? So constantly using it, it carries down the stomach. It limits you in eating. it reorgans, it shifts your organs back in place, because as we get older, your organs shift. Right? So it helps with posture.
My mind is
all
racing.
of
I'm
that.
learning a lot here and I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
and I want to encourage our viewers to also take notes, because of course we're going to do a giveaway and it's going to be based on some of that education you're sharing with me. Let me make sure I get it right, because what you're describing is a garment that, as you say, is going to help with your posture, but also help with the way that your tissue is aligned, because it's going to increase or help with your metabolism. That's kind of incredulous. But it also sounds like it could be a little bit of an adjustment in terms of comfort.
But most people, when they put it on, they're surprised, because they look at it and say, that will fit in me.
Right.
But when it goes on, you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Right? It has you, as I say, if the doctor tells you you're not supposed to be slouching, you're accustomed because of your back, it helps with the slouching. People who want to do breast reduction, we have one that's just half of that. It helps to pull back the shoulder along with the bra, so you don't have to spend that kind of money. Right? So we have the short, it helps with the leg. The long, this is the long here.
Right, on the mannequin.
And of course, same thing, except that the legs. So for persons who suffer, who has lumpy legs, or some people, as you lose the weight, the skin starts to fall. Right? It prevents that. If you use it along while you diet, or you're losing weight, it prevents that sort of skin. Right? It's good for people who have varicose veins. Right? And swollen legs. So the nurses this month is Nurse Week. So nurses, teachers, hairdressers, always on their feet a lot. It helps. Then a lot of people like tights to use under their clothes. So a lot of them use the long, right? This is the Body Magic long, right? To the top now we have the recovery bra. This is one of the new garments. This was an older garment they had stopped, and they brought it back. The recovery bra now is for those who have surgery on their breasts, right? It helps with the lymphatic, again, the swelling. So it's a more softer material to hold the breast. You have the hooks so that you could put it to suit, adjust the suit. There's hooks on the shoulder as well to adjust the suit. The woman, it could be shaped differently. And then you have that extra band. That extra band is to help to hold the breast, limited movement. Again, the compression helps with healing the wound, as well as preventing the lymphatic fluid. That lymphatic fluid, if there's movements of stuff, it comes and it's trying to find whatever pocket it could come to. So it's about compression and crowing down the swelling as fast as possible.
So tell me something. When we talk about recovery, this is recovery from things like, of course, breast augmentation, but also if we were to do things like removals of lumps and cancer-related surgeries as well.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not just about the aesthetics, but also the health.
That's also it's medically.
Absolutely.
Right? So that band can move and you can use it after the swelling goes down. Some people use it as a sports bra. But we have that extra band. The band could be removed.
Okay, great.
Right? So we have that. Let me go into the postpartum and maternity. I'll go with the maternity first. This maternity girdle helps to lift the stomach and, give support. Because many times as the belly gets bigger, it gets heavier. You have back pains and all of that. So it goes very high. So it gives you that back support and it helps to lift the stomach. When it lifts the stomach, there's less stretch marks that you would get. And again, the legs, holding of the legs, it helps with the veins and the swelling and stuff. Now that lace there, sometimes I say, this might roll. The lace is very soft and there's silicone with aloe strips. So it holds to the,
nice.
To put on those things, you have to turn it upside, you have to turn it wrong side. Because if it comes up, it's going to stick to your skin. So you have to do it that way and then pull down, technique, right? Then we have the postpartum girdle for persons who just had a baby or had C-section, post-surgery, all that type of thing. It helps. No longer go with the band belly.
Well, I was just going to say, back in the day, it was that auntie or grandma
how much fat per cloth, right? So you don't have to use the amount of cloth. This gives you a double layer. It has a Velcro below, and then this piece. And don't get tired with the hooks. It looks very good in a jean. So even though you're in your postpartum stage and you have your baby, you don't have to go out looking, It pulls very high up, so it snatches your waist. And it gives you a butt lift. All of them have that cinch behind that gives you that butt lift, right? So it's also good for persons with heavy stomach below. It helps to shift it again and to cry down the stomach. One of the things is help to cry down and shift after having a baby, organ shift.
Right.
So it helps to put the organs back in place. And then we have the Bodysuit. This is a lighter version. So we have the orthopedic kind, and then we have the more lighter side for smaller persons. They have 1 or 2 big size in this, but it's like a bodysuit, and you can use it strapless or with a strap.
It's really high-waisted. I see that
it goes almost up,
almost
up to the bust area. Yeah.
Now, it's important that we have the conversation, because in terms of these smaller sizes, a lot of the times they like to tell smaller people, you don't need those things, but we're talking about making sure that posture is right as well. We're talking about making sure that organs are in the right place. So I completely understand why the wide range of sizes are very necessary.
Yes, very, very important. And you may be small, but you're more straight on, so you use the corset just for that area to cinch in your waist. Everybody have the area. Some people are small and just have a little pouch here.
Right.
So we have a slimmer something on the power net that we have for the men and the women, the abdo vest.
Well, I was going to get into that, because as much as we are celebrating Mothers Day and we are talking about mothers, this is not just limited to women.
No,
there are options for men as well.
We have an option for men. I was here already. I was going to bring it today. I said, listen, we are about Mothers today, so I said Father's Day, I would come back.
We'll be back.
Yes, and then we have this one. It's like it's a corset as well.
Right.
It has you can use it for sweating as well. It has latex here, right? It's a conversational piece as well. You can use this over your clothes. You can use it under your clothes.
A conversational piece.
So this with a nice black top and a black jeans or denim jeans. You're looking snatch and you're looking sweet, right?
Now, I want to remind you guys, we are encouraging you to call us and answer a simple question on some of the information we're sharing this morning for your chance to win vouchers valued at $300. That's a lot that you can get here, and we understand that the value is much more than that. So all you have to do is call and answer some simple questions, and you might win yourself a $300 voucher as we continue to talk to Aura Gordon and find out how these garments are helping us with our health. So this one is snatching you. It's a statement piece, but it's paired with another piece.
Well, all of them paired with the bra, but I just wanted to show you this bra. I know you weren't here before, and for those who weren't there, this is how you put on. This is called the Angel bra. It's a 7-in-1 bra. It can minimize you. It can maximize you. It can equalize you for those who have big and small, right? It's a good sports bra because it's limited movement. It's a good maternity and nursing bra because of how you put it on. And for persons who have to remove their breasts, it has this pouch here for the prosthesis, right? So you unhook it and you pull the breast through this triangle here. Make sure all the tissues are inside. That's how you know you have a proper bra. If you have a bra and tissue are falling out from the top, you see people in the clothes, you see on the side, you see in the back region, you see how high up the back is. So everything is inside.
Good support.
You see how high up it is, so it takes in all the tissue there. And once everything goes in the cup and you pull back up, 75% of the weight of the breast goes in the cup. 25 is on the shoulder. Conventional bra, 100% is on the shoulder. That's why you get that indentation and stuff. And then it's a fabric strap, it's not elastic, so there's no stretching and stuff like that. Underneath here is limited elastic, so there's no falling out of the boobs. And we discourage using the bones, because as you know, when you put on that bone bra and you take it off, there's that mark. Why? Because it's pressing against your rib cage, and we have that lymphatic system there again that runs up and down. So the pressing against the rib may prevent the fluid from flowing as well. So you can stay, you can get a cyst, you can get cancer, that type of thing. Then the breasts, when as a young person growing up, your breast is at a certain level between the 4th and 7th rib. It's placed there anatomically. As we get older, you get bigger, or you get bigger in size. That bust needs to be lifted high off your stomach. Your breast not supposed to be resting in the stomach. And in that way, when it's time for your monthlies, you don't get the soreness. When it's menopause, you don't get that heaviness. And when you're nursing, you don't get that milk leaking. Why? Because your breast is at the correct level. So it's all about, educating every woman, and it's good for all stages of life.
Right.
From the young person coming up, if you start them there, you're doing a good favor.
Right.
Because it steers the breast in a correct way, that type of thing. And for the elderly, why, sometimes you see the elderly and their bust is low down because they ain't bothering about that.
Right.
But why not be lifted? Sometimes the elderly say, Miss Gordon, along I see my breast looking perky, so, so it's, as I say, it's stages for everybody, postpartum, everything.
Let's talk a little bit about the process of, or rather booking appointments to get that proper fitting. I think we have a caller on the line though from San Fernando. Before we answer that question,
Yes.
San Fernando, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Good morning and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Thank
Now,
you.
we have
and
a
good morning to
question.
you.
We have a question on screen as we are asking you to, answer a question for a chance to win the $300 voucher. So the question is, the modern Mother's Day was first celebrated in which country? You have a multiple choice. So A is Germany, B, the United States, and C, France. San Fernando, do you have an answer for me?
I would say France.
You would say C is in France?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's not correct. But
Okay.
as you're on the line, do you still want to tell anybody Happy Mother's Day?
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in Trinidad and Tobago, and also the fathers who at times play the mother role.
Ooh, I like it, I like it. Thank you very much for calling in. But we will continue our conversation because we want to continue to educate our viewers. And as you were saying, the fit is important. So that means we probably need to schedule appointments, come see you and get measured, yes?
Yes.
How do we do that?
Well, my number is, I know we have overseas, so 1-868-797-8155. Or 1-868-272-BRAS, which is 2727, right? So you call me, you schedule an appointment, I do bra fitting, so I measure you, I fit you with the bra, or any of the garments, right? Any information you need to find, you can find me, Aura Gordon, on Facebook, as well as Slimtastic, number 4. You will get all the things from the product.
All right. Well, let's see if somebody else wants to try to answer that question and win that $300 voucher. Gasparillo, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show. I'd like you to answer my question for your chance to win. So again, the modern day Mother's Day was celebrated first in which country? Is it A, Germany, B, the United States, or C, France?
A, Germany.
Unfortunately, that is not correct.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for calling, and it means
You're
that the
welcome.
next caller could be a winner.
I guess you can change the question and ask one, because of course it's obvious if it's not A or B.
You'd be
then-
surprised. A lot of the times, we're giving them a lot of information, and sometimes they may be so caught up in what we're saying, they may not get it right. We have one more caller, I believe. Caller, are you with me? We will check and see in a little bit, but I really think it's important that we do have these conversations and make sure people know these things are available to them, because to be quite true to you, we think on the garments as just part of the process, not necessarily in terms of the benefits, the health benefits of the garments. So we're talking, again, posture being improved. We're talking about helping the,
lymphatic
system, right? We're talking about circulation, because you said varicose veins and those other ailments can be addressed. And of course, recovery. That's very important and very much necessary for so many procedures now. So we are going to be looking at the new and the existing products. Anything else we can look forward to?
We have, this is a panty control that you can use after you go down in size with the girdle, postpartum. It's a postpartum as well. But it's light. So probably if you want to use this any day and you're going out, you can use that. And we also have a body control, which is similar to this, for postpartum, those who are doing lymphatic surgery and cosmetic surgery, to hold the body in place after you do that surgery there. It helps with that as well. So we have everything for
before,
everybody.
during, and after. We're ready. Well, I hope Point Fortin is ready to answer my question and perhaps win. Point Fortin, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
The question is, the modern day Mother's Day was first celebrated in which country? Was it Germany, the United States, or France? Point Fortin?
The United States.
We have a winner! Congratulations, Point Fortin. You've just won yourself a $300 valued voucher for any of Aura Gordon's products. And of course, we're going to get your information and chat you up after in terms of how to collect. But thank you very much, Miss Gordon, for coming through. You're always welcome.
Thank
we
you.
will see you on Father's Day. But for now, let me wish you happy Mother's Day in advance.
Same to you, my dear, and same to all the mothers out there. We have a role to play, and let's play that role that we have to take. I just want to ask one thing, just for me to stand up, so you can see how snatched I'm looking, right? And what the garment does, So
I love it.
I'm lifted, I'm shifted, and I'm gifted.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
And that is how we
end the story. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Also going out to Judith Francis, wishing her mother, who is 93 years old, Rita Doreen Christopher Francis, a happy Mother's Day. So we continue with more on the Now Morning Show, guys. Stick around. We'll be back after this.